Hey guys, welcome to Brick Hub. Today I'm going to review the Marvel Legends, Marvel's Rogue, and Marvel's Pyro 2-pack. As always, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to smash that like button, comment down below to let me know what you think, and subscribe to this channel hitting that notification bell. Also, check out our Instagram page. So first things first, this is the Marvel Legends 2-pack for Rogue and Pyro. Obviously, this is the more modern version of Rogue and the classic version of Pyro. Turning this around to the back, you get very nice, kind of almost hand-drawn and hand-painted artwork of Pyro, as well as Rogue taking off her glove. So this is Rogue and Pyro out of the box, and I absolutely love the Pyro figure. And, I mean, his face sculpt looks really, really good. He poses really well and in very dynamic poses. The only issue I have with him is that his torso is a little bit loose. It's hard to see here, but it doesn't really click in place, and so that's made it tough. One thing, well, I guess there's that, and then the flames. They're supposed to go over the fists, but they don't really quite do that with this tubing. And also, it's like a punch effect. I tried to make it look like it's coming out of the piping, but I don't know if it's really achieved that. As far as Rogue goes, it's a great looking figure. However, I'm really just not sure how I'm gonna pose her. Both hands are, both hands she has the closed fist and then the open palm on the left and then the reaching hand on the right. And I'm not really sure how, maybe I'll put one of these in and pose her with a flight stick, I think is probably the best way to do it. I don't know, I'm really not sure how I'm supposed to feel about this figure. I do like the fact that she has pinless joints for both the knees and the elbows. That is a significant improvement on just general Marvel Legends figures because Pyro still has pins on both the elbows and the double jointed knees. I guess the elbows are also double jointed. But anyways, let's get into a deeper dive. But anyways, let's take a deeper look at the figures. So I already mentioned before that this is the Marvel Now or the modern version of Rogue. I am a huge Rogue fan, but this version of Rogue I'm not a super big fan of. I don't know. I mean, I feel like her proportions are just kind of weird. It feels like her torso is a little bit too narrow and maybe her hips are a little bit too wide. She also has the serial number printed on the back of the leg instead of the bottom of the feet like they have been doing lately. I mean, this is an older figure, so that's, I guess, not super big deal. But she is able to look up more than the other Rogue that's in the retro pack and look down. Well, actually, maybe she can't look down much at all. I can't tell if it's because of stiff joints or what. Okay, so she can look up about this far, and just the joint in the neck has her going down this far, so that's pretty good. Maybe I'll try this one more time. Okay, this is actually pretty good. She can look up and actually do a real flight pose. She has this flexible scarf, so that's kind of cool. Kind of weird, but she has this peg hole in the back. I really wish they would have just filled those up. Her arms are able to go past 180, elbows bend to 90, and her wrists bend just like that and turn all the way around. Her torso, her ab crunch is about this far forward, and she's able to lean up a lot further back, so that's good for flight. And it looks like she can kind of turn at her torso, but it's not very good. I do like the fact that this X print, it extends even into the inside of the joint, so it's pretty seamless as far as exposed joints go. I guess she doesn't have any waist swivel, but she has thigh swivel, and she's able to kick her, oh no, actually she's not, just get past 90, but she does have double jointed knees, and her feet rotate just like so. And also go back this far and kick up this much. She's able to get her legs out this wide, this far forward, this far back. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it really doesn't go back. I guess her butt does get in the way, and it looks like the butt might be scratching up the finish, or not the finish, but the plastic there. So that is a little bit annoying. And she also does have trouble standing on her own, or at least getting her into standing poses, just because she has really tiny feet. But she does have two good heads. This is an angry head with the hair kind of flaring out, and this is her standard head, which is just smiling and looking up. I wish it was looking straight. I think that would be better. And I showed these hands off earlier, but this is a reaching hand with the left hand, and then, or the open palm, and then this is the reaching hand with the right hand. And this is the Pyro Figure. He comes with a head and two flame ball accessories, one for each hand, but I just wanted to show off just how good this head sculpt looks. They really went all out. I do like that they kind of blended some colors in there. I don't know if that was achieved through a wash, but the hair, it just looks so good and detailed. I can't believe they actually did that for a Marvel Legends figure. Usually they go about as cheap as they can get. And the paint application is pretty decent. I mean, it looks like they missed the orange a little bit, but, well, no, actually it looks like that's just supposed to be a cheek wrinkle, which is very good. And the flame ball effects, this I was not happy about, but that's whatever. I'll still pose him with it. And he does come with these holes that I really wish they would have added some sort of flame throwing effect, but he still looks great without it. And here's a look at his angry, or I guess he's smiling, but it's like a maniacal smile, evil smile. That head looks so good. But this is probably the pose I'm going to keep him in. But as far as articulation goes, he has a lot of articulation. The hose kind of keeps it in the way, but he's able to go up to 90. Double jointed elbows, bend in just past 90. The wrists are able to spin around. They bend in and bend back, but it's not that great. But there is I believe these are called butterfly hinges, but I could be wrong. You guys will have to correct me in the comments below, but it gives him a very wide range of movement on his shoulder, which I think is pretty awesome. And of course, he can rotate at the top of the bicep. His torso, I already mentioned before, this part is very loose. It's got some ratchet in there, but it's like a super, super loose ratchet, which I think is super disappointing. The head is able to look up this far, look down this far, turn left and right. That's all good. The waist is able to turn 360, so that is always good. The legs, now this is one of those things I was kind of weirded out by, but the legs only go out to about here, so he doesn't even get a full 90 degrees between his two legs. He does have thigh swivel. He has double jointed knees that actually kick back pretty far, but doesn't quite touch his butt. And he also has calf swivel, which is not as common, and honestly, I've never cared for it, but some people like it, so that's always good. And his feet swivel like that and turn back and forth. And so all in all, I was able to snag this for $38, and I guess at $18 a piece. It ends up being a pretty decent value. The figure that I was most looking forward to was obviously the classic Pyro. The Rogue figure, not so much, but for fans of the modern Rogue, it is a very good rendition. And I don't know, I guess I would recommend this before this starts getting out of stock and starts really driving up in value. Anyways, that's it for my thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Also, smash that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. Thanks guys, bye!